लाइफ रियली हैपेंस टू अस। हम कितना भी तैयार कर ले बट कुछ ना कुछ होता है कि लाइफ हमारे साथ हो जाती है। सम ट्रॉमा, सम ओवर थिंकिंग, और हम उस जंग में फंस जाते हैं, उस जाल में फंस जाते हैं। बट वी नीड पीपल जो हमें उस जहाँ से बाहर निकाल पाए। एंड आज जो हमें मैम हमारे साथ ज्वाइन कर रही जो हमारी गेस्ट है, शी डू द सेम थिंग कि शी हेल्प यू टू कम आउट ऑफ ऑल दिस ट्रॉमा, ऑल दिस ओवर थिंकिंग, एंड बिलीविंग इन योर बेस्ट वर्जन, बिलीविंग आप कुछ भी अचीव कर सकते हो बाय अ टेक्निक्स, बाय लर्निंग अबाउट योर सेल्फ एंड नोइंग कि आप कितने बेस्ट हो। एंड समटाइम्स वी नीड दैट पीपल। सो वेलकम दीक्षा मैम।
Thank you so much, Drishti, for having me.
परफेक्ट। यस। सो लाइक आज अभी हम लोग, अभी न्यू ईयर आने वाला है, लाइक ऑलमोस्ट अ वीक बाकी है। तो हर कोई ना इसमें लगा हुआ है, वी वांट टू मैनिफेस्ट दिस, सब विजन बोर्ड्स बना रहे हैं। एंड बट लेट्स जस्ट स्टार्ट विद एक कोच के पर्सपेक्टिव से कि हाउ वी कैन डू ऑल दिस थिंग्स। साथ हमारा टॉपिक है कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन।
Hmm.
तो व्हाट इज कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन एंड क्या डिफरेंस है मैनिफेस्टेशन एंड कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन में?
Okay, so let me start with first कि manifestation क्या होता है. Okay, manifestation is अभी unknowingly, बहुत कम लोग हैं जो consciously manifest कर पा रहे, which I'll explain later. But manifestation भी हमारे सपने हैं. ठीक है, जब हम उन सपनों को एक्चुअल में जीते हैं तो वो होती है हमारी मैनिफेस्टेशन, मींस गिविंग लाइफ टू आवर ड्रीम्स. और जो भी उसको एक्चुअल में जीने के लिए जो प्रोसेस फॉलो करते हैं, दैट इज मैनिफेस्टेशन. ओके, कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन इज जब हम कॉन्शियसली, अब होता क्या है, टिल 2018 इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माई सेल्फ, आई वॉज अनकॉन्शियसली मैनिफेस्टिंग थिंग्स इन माई लाइफ. एंड कोई अच्छी चीज भी नहीं कर रही थी, आई वॉज जस्ट डिस्ट्रॉइंग माई लाइफ इन डिफरेंट वे, दैट वॉज ऑल. तो बहुत लोग हैं जो अननोइंगली चीजें करते हैं, फिर वो बोलते हैं यार मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा, पता नहीं मेरी लाइफ में क्यों अच्छा नहीं हो रहा. आई डोंट नो, आई नेवर वांटेड दिस इन माय लाइफ, बट व्हाई इट इज हैपनिंग, व्हाई इट इज ऑलवेज हैपनिंग विद मी. लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव डिफरेंट बिलीफ सिस्टम, एंड डिपेंडिंग ऑन दैट there are certain questions and they blame certain people and themselves for their circumstances. तो वो unknowingly भी हम चीजें manifest करते हैं. तो जो generic definition है manifestation की, वो अच्छी और जो चीजें हमें लाइफ में नहीं चाहिए एंड अननोइंगली हम ला रहे हैं उनको लाइफ में, वो दोनों के लिए है. बट कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन जो है, जब हम कॉन्शियसली अवेयर होते हैं अपनी पावर्स को लेकर, यूनिवर्स की पावर्स को लेके, नेचर की पावर्स को लेके, एंड जब हम उनको यूज करके अपने सपनों को सच करते हैं, दैट इज कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन. सो दैट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन
वाह।
मैनिफेस्टेशन एंड.
यस, दैट मीन्स कि अगर हमें पता नहीं भी है कि मैनिफेस्ट क्या होता है या लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन क्या होता है, बट स्टिल वी आर डूइंग इट।
Absolutely,
बट स्टिल मतलब
there is no one who is not manifesting anything in their life. Everyone is, just that they are not being aware of it. That's the
राइट,
difference.
राइट। सो लेट्स से अगर हमें कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन करना है, सो हाउ वी कैन स्टार्ट इट? अगर हम बहुत न्यू है इस चीज के लिए, वी आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द कॉन्शियस थिंग, तो हम वो कैसे स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं?
देखो, in order to grow a plant or have fruits on it, you first need to plant a seed, right? So आपको भी ड्रीम, डिजायर प्लांट करनी होगी अपने माइंड में. सो फर्स्ट यू नीड टू गेट क्लैरिटी. अब आई कैन नॉट पुट banana seed and then expect to have a mango as a fruit, right? Then I have to put relevant seed जो मेरा सपना है with lot of clarity, right? So that needs to be there in the first place. And then I can, in order to grow plant, I have to do certain things, so that in that way you can use techniques. But to start with, you need to have clarity with what you want, and then slowly you follow certain rituals. You started with vision board, right? A lot of people are now looking forward to manifest their dreams in new year, and they are looking forward to have certain techniques to follow with which they can manifest it. So this, in the same way, they can start having different things, start using different techniques. आप स्क्रिप्टिंग करो, आप विजन बोलाइजेशन करो, मेडिटेशन करो, आप एफर्मेशंस करो. देयर आर नंबर ऑफ टेक्निक्स, बट in order to do technique, you first need to plant a seed. That is more important. No technique will help you if you will not plant a seed and you will not have a faith in that this is going to grow, right?
करेक्ट।
So that is very imperative to start a conscious manifestation journey.
वाओ, दैट मीन्स टू स्टार्ट योर कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन, यू हैव टू नो कि एग्जैक्टली चाहिए क्या हमें। दैट्स
Obviously, if
दैट्स
you
द
will have
डिजायर।
confusion, you will only attract more confusion in your life. It's like light attracts
राइट,
light.
करेक्ट। सो लेट्स से कि इफ आई हैव दिस डिजायर थिंग एंड मैं कोई टेक्निक उसको फॉलो कर रही हूँ, बट देन थ्रू आउट द डे माई पैटर्न इज लाइक कि मैं डाउट में हूँ कि वो चीज होगी नहीं होगी, तो उस पे मेरी मैनिफेस्टेशन में क्या असर पड़ेगा? लाइक आई हैव सीन लॉट ऑफ
See,
पीपल कि वो लोग क्या करते हैं कि थोड़ी देर के लिए लिख लेंगे एनी टेक्निक 3 3 3 5 5 5, एंड देन पूरे दिन उनकी एनर्जी क्या होगी डाउट में, तो उस
अरे
पे क्या उसका
आप
इफेक्ट होगा मैनिफेस्टेशन का?
बहुत it's a a very nice question you asked me, because I have seen number of people going through same thing. Even I have seen myself initially when I started using certain techniques. I was like, oh my god, nothing in my life. I am doing this and that, but nothing is happening. I thought like, okay, I'll do this and tomorrow I'm gonna see the difference. Oh my god, but nothing is happening in my life. What I'm doing? So yeah, I
Right.
can definitely relate with that. But yeah, see, first is that we all are human beings, and we cannot be positive all the time. It's
Correct.
if we are going to force ourselves, or okay, let's be positive, that is a toxic positivity,
Hmm.
and that is
Right.
not going to help us in any way to grow, right, to attract dreams or whatever our desires are. So address whatever phase you are going through in your life, address that problem, that situation, that circumstance, and you be better in solving that. That is how you will grow, you will become better, you will become that person who already has that dream, who already is living that dream in life.
Hmm. Hmm.
So every day you start being little better in tackling things, whatever is happening in your life. Do not ignore anything, any situation, because that will further suppress your emotions, and that suppression of emotion will one day will be like tha, and you will be like, I don't
Hmm.
know, Drishti, what is happening with me, right? So do that, and slowly you will understand how you are changing yourself and how things around you are changing. So instead of being forceful positive, how about addressing what is happening around us and slowly becoming better version of yourself in handling that? Okay, so
Hmm.
that is how they can do it. And
Wow.
yes, you asked one more question with this, like people are doing certain techniques, but during other time they are just having doubts in their mind. It is okay, right? As I said, we are human beings, and we have a tendency to fall back into certain things, and that
Right.
is completely okay. What is important is not to dwell on certain emotions which are
Hmm.
not supportive, right?
Right.
For some time, all of us, now a lot of chaos happened in my life from past few months, right? But it's like, I'm going still, every day I'm little better. I'm doing certain things, and then all of a sudden, I recall all whatever happened with me, and I was like, okay, what is happening? I spend some time on that. I will not say that I become positive at the same moment. I spend some time on that, but I make sure that I don't dwell. I don't spend much longer time on that,
Hmm.
right? Because my
Right.
purpose is bigger than this.
Right. Right.
That's
That
what I
means,
say to myself,
hmm,
and I
like
recommend
when you're
people.
telling us, yes. So like when you're saying, I understood कि हमें कहीं ना कहीं वो उस सिचुएशन से खुद को बाहर निकालना पड़ेगा कि no matter what is happening right now with you, you have to know कि future version is better and you have to come out of it.
You don't have to believe that future is going to be better than this. You have to believe that whatever is happening right now is making you better, right?
Wow.
There is no future, there is no past. Whatever you have is present. So
Right.
make it better.
Wow. Wow. This is perfect. That I think, but this mindset is very rare. The thing you said कि you have to believe कि अभी जो है वो आपको better बना रहा है is something very hard to accept और उस mindset में जाना. So
Very true.
can you give us like some tricks we can start applying about around this कि हम कैसे
Right.
tap in कर सकते हैं?
Yeah, I initially, Tony Robbins, I learned it from Tony Robbins that whenever you start dwelling on certain things which are happening right now in your life, certain emotions which are not supported in whatever you want to, live your life, then in that way you ask yourself certain questions. Is this really worth my energy? You
Hmm.
ask
Correct.
potential questions to yourself, right? Why I'm doing that, and to live my dream, how I need to tackle this problem. If I am that person, okay, which I'm looking forward to become, how that person is going to solve this problem. I will, get that energy, become that person, and I'll solve that problem.
Wow.
These two things,
Wow.
these are very simple things, right? I don't know why people are complicating these small things. It's quite
Hmm.
simple, and it's really, when you start doing it, when you start practicing it, it will become your second nature. And trust me, it is going to help you in a way you never imagined. You never
Wow.
imagined.
I just loved. how you explained वाला part ना कि you have to believe कि आपको present आपको better ही बना रहा है. And I think बहुत लोग नहीं उस चीज पे पहुंच पाते. But what you said कि you have to start believing कि आपको जो future version है, जो आप देख रहे हो खुद को बनते हुए, उसके लिए you have to see कि क्या वो worth it भी है उस energy के. बट लेट्स से कि किसी को पता ही नहीं है कि उनका फ्यूचर वर्जन क्या है, तो कैन यू गाइड कि वो क्या ऐसे क्या कर सकते हैं जिससे उनको पता लगे वो कहाँ देख रहे हैं खुद को.
उनको तो फिर सबसे पहले यार क्लैरिटी ही लेनी पड़ेगी, वो खुद को देखना कहाँ चाहते हैं, ठीक है. फिर भी देयर आर पीपल जिनको बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आता है कि उनको क्या करना है, क्या करना है. देन आई विल टेल देम स्टेप बैक एंड टेक अ
हम्म.
पॉज एंड जस्ट ब्रीद इन, calm yourself, and then you look at the problem. See, if I'll just bother myself, there is a lot of chaos in my mind. Everything around me will be chaotic, or will be 10x chaotic. If it's right now little chaos is there, but with my mindset it will become more chaotic. How about taking a step back, taking deep breath, and taking some pause, and then looking into that problem? Trust me, you will not see problem, you will only find solution.
वाह. वाह. लेकिन जब होता है तो उसमें बहुत इमोशन बेस्ड देख रहे होते हैं, दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव नीड टू टेक
Exactly.
अ स्टेप बैक.
Exactly.
राइट, राइट. ओके,
else तो
लेट्स लेट्स
फॉर्म भी फटते रहते हैं फिर तो.
हाँ, ट्रू, ट्रू. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट अप हैव अ कनेक्शन कि हमारे कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन का और हमारे जो हाईएस्ट वर्जन, हमारा बेस्ट वर्जन जिसको हम देख रहे हैं, उन दोनों का आपस में क्या कनेक्शन है, एंड हाउ वी कैन यूज कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन टू बिकम दिस हाईएस्ट वर्जन.
ठीक है. कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, ठीक है, कि कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन हम जो भी सपना जीना चाहते हैं, ठीक है. अब मैं जैसे एक एग्जांपल दे रही हूँ, ठीक है. जैसे मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं मे बैक ई सीरीज मर्सिडीज कार, आई वांट टू हैव दैट. तो मैं अभी क्या करूंगी, ठीक है, एज अ कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टर आई यू नो already assume that I am that person who has that car and is driving peacefully, mindfully, and enjoying my drive, right? Maybe with my husband, with my family, I'm enjoying that ride. तो पहले कॉन्शियस मैनिफेस्टेशन में मैं कॉन्शियसली उस सीड को बार बार प्लांट करूंगी. आई रीवायर माई सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, ठीक है, ताकि वो मेरे दिमाग में बैठ जाए. एंड बैठने से ये नहीं होगा कि दैट आई गेट दैट क्विकली. I'll definitely have to take certain actions, but with consciously placing that seed, that thought in my mind, I will get certain ideas, attract certain opportunities, attract certain people who will help me in this journey to attract that in my life. Okay. And
राइट.
then you ask conscious manifestation se main kaise, how I can be that person who already have that is living that dream. So that is what I'll practice it. I'll willfully place that image, that thought in the form of movie using visualization in my mind regularly, consistently, so that my mind knows that it is not happening, or I'm not thinking about when will it happen. For my mind, it is already happening, and I'm already that person. I will not create that gap where conscious manifestation is here and my dream is here. Conscious manifestation and that person is same, right?
राइट. वाओ.
The more you will think about when will it happen, you will start questioning it, the more gap you will be creating. And I would like to eliminate that gap, and I'll just mix up both things. That conscious manifestation is becoming that person who is already having that car and enjoying their ride. So
वाओ.
both of these things should come in this way.
वाओ. एंड लाइक हाउ वी कैन स्टार्ट यूजिंग इट मोर अप्रोप्रिएटली, कि हम कैसे और इसको अप्लाई कर सकते हैं.
Apply करने के लिए, people start with lot of things at once, and
हम्म.
after couple of days, couple of weeks, their motivation gets fizzled up, right? And I will never recommend to start in this way. Start with something small, like write affirmation once a day, or put it as a sticky note on your wherever you sit most of the time, and just read it in a very calmer way, in a very in a happy mode, right? Like suppose you just receive a message, a WhatsApp message from a person you weren't expecting, and that message made you smile. You were like, oh my god, how I get that message from this person. I will be so happy, and I'll be fasting, I'll be replying that person much faster than I was supposed to reply, and I'll be excited.
Yes.
So with that same excitement, right, why we need to wait for certain things to happen to make us happy? How about just looking at that thing and making yourself happy. That should come from inside, not looking at external things to happen. So
Right.
this is how you can start it very slowly, and you can start with certain like 55 into 5, 369, 369 technique, right? Why? Because initially you need to, start with something that can help you to at least plant that seed.
Right.
So these techniques, when you will keep on doing it, 2 3 times during a day, will help you, will create certain, will create certain practices for you, which you will like, okay, now I know that I need to follow this, I need to follow this. Then slowly you can start picking up certain more things like visualization or scripting. Maybe you can do like mirror talk, right? There are a lot
Yeah.
of things you can follow, but slowly, one step at a time.
Correct.
Will start everything at once, you will get confused and you will not be able to handle it, and then you will say, the techniques are this, techniques are that. And there are people who say that no technique needs to be followed to do this. See, in order to grow a plant, you have to do certain things as well, right? And technique is
Mm,
whatever you do. Even you take breathe, okay, take a deep breath, do this. Everything is a technique.
wow.
Everything is a technique, right? So just
Correct.
start where it will be helpful.
And I think the same question is asked by Celestia, by Shikha, ki how to make your wish stable. After that, it's vanish away after sometimes. What could be the reason behind it?
Stable, okay, that means you don't have clarity. You are just seeing something and then you want that, okay, now I need something like that, and then you will like, no, this is my dream, this is my dream. So don't do that, else it will keep on changing and you will keep on seeing like, okay, why it is being vanished, why it is happening, why it's not stable. You first give yourself some time. It happened with me. Once wanted to become an actress, I once wanted to become an IAS officer, I once wanted to become a air hostess. I can't tell you, right? I was literally confused at that time. It was like that. At one time I just wanted to become everything.
Hmm.
Everything one time nothing. And
Hmm.
it was all because I was literally so confused. So be
Ah,
patient with yourself and do some self reflection. Okay,
correct.
what all dreams you thought like you should be doing it, and how you make those dreams vanished. Just start working on that and see what pattern you are following there. With that
Hmm.
pattern, you will come to know why I am doing this and how I can make myself better. Okay, that's how you can initiate the process of finding your dream and making
But
it.
but she's saying I have manifested so many things with 555, but that not stable for me.
So if you have manifested so many things with 55 into 5, then what is not stable for you? You are already manifesting effortlessly with this technique, then what is not stable to you? I think your question is not clear, Celeste. I would really recommend you to write your question with clarity so that I'll be able to answer you.
I think she's saying that जो वो मैनिफेस्ट कर रही है वो आता है बट वो फिर वो रुकता नहीं है लाइक वो निकल हट जाएगा लाइफ में आएगा कुछ टाइम के लिए बट फिर वो आफ्टर दैट वो गायब हो जाएगा लाइफ
So
से
what are you manifesting? Can you give me one example now? Like, क्या आपने manifest किया है and क्या टिका नहीं? Is that a specific person or a dream job you are targeting here?
सपोज आई हैव परचेज गोल्ड बैंगल्स बट हैव टू सेल फॉर ड्यू टू सम रीजन
Then how are you managing that energy? What energy is there at your house? How you are, managing that relationship around you? What is your energy at your home? It's not only about I am manifesting things. It's about maintaining what you are manifesting to. So how you are doing that? Okay,
यस
start working on that. So उस तरह से अपनी घर की एनर्जी को मेंटेन रखो. अब नाउ आप गोल्ड बैंगल्स मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हो, बट वहां आप डेट लेके मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हो, तो फिर आपको एक तरह से आएगी तो एक तरह से जाएगी ना. So you have to make sure that energy is aligned. Whatever I am doing, it's in alignment with what I'm going to do next. Right? So in that
करेक्ट
way, start doing it.
एंड इन दिस आई थिंक एक सेल्फ वर्क का रोल भी आता है कि डू यू फील यू डिजर्व दिस मैनिफेस्ट कर लिया बट आप डिजर्विंग ही फील नहीं करते हो उस चीज के तो
Never
अगेन यू
doubt
विल लाइक
yourself. Absolutely, बहुत अच्छी बात बोली दृष्टि आपने. Never doubt yourself.
या
Never doubt. You have to first make sure that whatever you are going to manifest, whatever you are looking forward to manifest, I am worthy of it.
यस
I am worthy of it.
Correct. Wow, wow. Okay, so now let's move forward. जैसे न्यू ईयर आने वाला है तो और एवरीवन वांट्स टू हैव सम रिचुअल्स कि ईयर एंड करना है और न्यू ईयर बिगिन करना है सो व्हाट वुड बी अ कोच एडवाइस कि व्हाट दे शुड डू टू हैव अ ब्लास्ट न्यू ईयर
They
स्टार्ट एंड गो ऑन एज वेल
they should join my New Year rituals on January 1st.
oh definitely
Jokes
they
apart,
should
they
I
should
think it's very hmm,
I was just joking, but
No,
yeah,
no.
if they want to join, they can join.
Mm,
But yeah, they can first reflect back. You know, a few days back, I think you had a live session with my husband Gagandeep,
yes,
right?
yes.
And we both were sitting, and we both had, quite a dramatic year. We both were
Yeah.
sitting and we both were discussing something, and all of a sudden he said, "Okay, let's think about what went good in this year." I was like, "Okay," and all of a sudden we started discussing. Okay, this happened good. This happened good. Oh, this happened good too. Oh, yeah, yeah, I forgot this, and I can't tell you how many things we discussed which we actually forgot because of the
Mm,
circumstances,
mm.
certain circumstances. And I was like, God, we manifested so many things, right? He was like, yeah.
Wow.
Who totally forgot that. So first thing is reflect back, count your blessings, how that year went for you,
Correct.
right? First do that, and then on next page of your journal, write down gratitude, your lessons, what you learned, and how those lessons, how you are going to take those lessons ahead in upcoming year and make your life better. Then write one dream that can make you crazy, that for which you are crazy about. Like, I'm crazy about a lot of things, and I'm manifesting it. I have my own ways of manifesting things, but to start with, just tell yourself, what is that one thing I'm going to do this year. Then write down that in present tense, right? And with that, write down your steps which you feel like that I'm going to do. that
Right,
that will give you clarity. You have a plan of action, right? That will give you
right,
clarity. Right now, you write down what I need in order to take those steps and manifest that dream. That is also
right,
important. I don't
right,
want you to dwell on that, how will I get it, when will I get it. In that way, you will are just getting lost in time. When you get lost in time, when you question your manifestation, you create gap, the way I explained.
mm,
You create
right,
gap.
right,
So to avoid that gap, clarity is important. So get that clarity, what all you need, and then you start taking certain, doing certain techniques. I'll recommend to start with 369 or 55 into 5. With that, slowly you start visualization. Initially,
wow,
start 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and the more you enjoy it, the more you will, considering it doing for much longer time.
wow,
But hold that image very sharply, very in a brighter way in your mind, that you will feel like that this is what is real, not what is happening around me. And there might be chances that circumstances, situations around you might be not supportive in what you are looking forward to manifest. But I need you to hold yourself in a much better way, that it's already done. It's already done.
right. Wow, amazing. I think our audience got the best start how to do it. And if you feel in the to be the energy of a coach, of a high level person who can guide you what to do, definitely join the Ma'am's Intention ritual. That
It's
is definitely going to help you because I believe a coach can guide you in a better way. Even though I do my own rituals, but I know how powerful the energy of coach is.
yeah.
So I'll having a last question from my side that if you have to provide one advice to our audience that they should start applying in their life, what would it be?
I This is something I follow a lot. Don't be ordinary. Be extraordinary. You don't need to go out and find potential. That is something inside you. So stop looking it around, fake
Mm,
people. Just work
wow,
on yourself, and you really, really deserve to be better, to live better. So just be that person for yourself. That is it.
wow, wow, perfect. I think this is something best thing we need to know before starting our new year. Perfect. So we have some questions over here. How to get rid of some toxic person from life?
Okay. By taking conscious decision that that person don't need your energy. It's very simple, very simple. Just start. Okay, start with that how that person is consuming your energy, and is it really worth it to be with someone who is toxic, who is not letting you do anything, not letting you live. So just ask yourself these questions,
Mm,
and you will automatically start giving that person space, or yourself a space
wow,
you need.
wow.
Things are very simple, but you need to first believe that they are simple and I can do it.
Wow. Wow. One more question we have. Is there any specific time to start the 555 or 369
uh,
technique?
yeah, time. There is no specific time, but yes, mindset is very important, right? Whenever you do it with a belief that it's already done. It's already done, and you write it in a way that it's already done,
Mm,
right? You cannot write it and you think, oh, I'm writing it. When will it happen? Is it really going to happen? Am I writing it in the right way? A universe is not checking your grammar, yeah. You just have to believe. You just have to put your faith. That is what matters, right? Like attracts like. You need to be that person
Right.
who already has that thing. That's how you connect with that vibration or with that dream.
Wow.
Uh,
Perfect.
and Celestia,
Yes.
I'll be posting one video 369 today. You can check it out. That might be helpful to you. Drishti, I
Wow.
have one question for you. Maybe I might be interrupting you, but how did you start your journey? I think you are also a life coach, right? How
Yes.
did you start your
Uh,
journey? You look so cute. I feel like your cheek like this.
oh, thank you. Before telling, like one more question we have.
Hmm.
Can you give me an affirmation exam for debt free? Exam, I think affirmation, any affirmation for debt free.
Affirmation. I am feeling so happy and grateful now that I am financially stable. Financially stable means you are debt free. So debt free is a negative word. How about replacing it with something better?
Wow. Wow. Yes, I think that, one thing we can discuss is that what is the power of words in your rituals and affirmations we do.
What is the power of?
Power of words. Like, we
Oh,
are said to
word.
not don't use negative words while doing the affirmations.
Yeah, you have to be very careful.
Hmm.
Every word has a spelling and means spell. You cast spell with whatever you say, right? Whether you say it to others, whether you say it to yourself, all of those words have impact on your life. You have to be very careful. So while writing your affirmation, you are, sending those words directly to your subconscious mind, right? Imagine
Right.
you just booked a flight for maybe New York, right? And you want to go to New York, but all of a sudden you got a ticket for different country, maybe Australia, and you had a flight to Australia, and you were like, "Why? Oh God, what happened? I have to go to New York." So you expected one thing, but you said something else, and
Hmm.
how confused, how angry you will be at that time, right?
Correct.
Unconsciously we do that, but it's I gave you a very silly example, but see, this is how I wanted to explain that you want one thing, but if you will put certain words which are not in alignment with your dream, you will create chaos in your life. Your
Wow. Yes.
words, whatever you say, whatever you do, alignment is important. So words needs to be in alignment with what you want, actions need to be in alignment with what you want. So alignment.
So yes, perfect. I think we had a great life that we needed और बहुत सारी से clear हुई. Then yes, you asked something. I would love to respond to it. But yes, my journey. I think if you are into is this healing journey, it always start with your own journey.
Yeah.
When you go through your own some problem. I went through a worst heartbreak. I think that person was my world, and then person decided to leave me. सो मैं तो पीछे रह गई फिर तो मुझे आगे बढ़ना था एंड दैट्स व्हेन रेकी टैरो कार्ड लाइफ कोचिंग हीलिंग ऑल केम इन माय लाइफ एंड ब्लेस्ड मी आई बिकेम द पर्सन ऑफ द हैप्पीनेस आई बिलीव कि हैप्पीनेस इज समथिंग आई रियली लव टू डू कि मुझे लगता है खुश रहना बाकी सब हो जाता
That
है
it's quite visible on your face too. I can
थैंक यू
I can feel the energy. Very good.
yeah
But
thank you and that's what I do I guess कि be happy things will
yeah,
happen in their own way
exactly, exactly. Things are happening
perfect
much better
yes
way.
perfect. Yes. I think we had a great conversation. Anything you would like to say to our
No,
audience?
no, I just wanted to say that, guys, we all deserve, happy life, beautiful life. Just go for it
Yeah.
because you are the one responsible for your own happiness. So make it happen.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining and giving us such a valuable knowledge. I think मुझे भी बहुत सारी clarity मिली about the higher self and the conscious manifestation वाला part. I am literally going to apply it more.
You should.
So, yes, thank you, and thank your audience to listening to us. You are here till now, and we are glad for this. So, yes,
Thank
thank you, everyone. Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.